Let me say this myself before she makes many jokes about it. I had a boyfriend that was 12 years younger to me. Then I had a boyfriend after him that was 8 years younger to me. And after that I had a boyfriend who was 4 years younger to me.
I don't care about the age. Age is a number unless you're like my age right now, because now if I date someone that's 12 years younger than me, they're 4 years old. So I mean, that's a little odd. But age is a number. I don't care about age. Like Nana's dating someone that's younger than you. Doesn't make a difference to me. They're nice to me. I like them. It's as simple as that. That's not the problem.
The problem?
No, I'll be honest. I like almost all of her boyfriends.
Sounds like I'm a lot. Sounds like I'm a whole battalion of them. An army, on call. Okay.
No judging, Mama.
Okay. No, that sounds interesting. Go ahead.
No, like, and once again, they're also different. Oh my God, we have lots of different people in our lives. I just realized that.
Yeah.
No, and they've all been really nice. And some of them, none of them are bad people. Let's establish that. All of them are really nice people. Some of them aren't good for her, and she doesn't get that. But
I'm a victim.
No. I laid out very specific criteria for her. I was like, if they fit all of these criteria, then you come and introduce him to us.
For example, it's like,
hello, can I say it? I'm doing the talking now, Mama. Hello. Okay. The first criteria was financially stable. It's fair.
See, that's the thing. I didn't have an issue with the guy having to be financially stable.
One second.
I have to count it point by point.
Can I finish my point, then you can count it?
On your point,
Can I finish my point, then you count it? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, I was on a website yesterday where they asked questions, and someone asked me a similar question. Someone was like, does it make a difference if someone in your future was financially stable or not? And I very simply said, yes, they have to be financially stable, not because I want to take their money. I don't expect them to spend on me. I don't expect the person to buy me a million things. I want the person to be stable enough to manage themselves. That they're not your burden.
Okay.
That's my thing. They should be stable enough to handle themselves, and then you handle yourself, and then if they're gifts and etc., that's a different deal altogether. But they shouldn't be dependent on you for their income. They should be stable, and they should be dependent on anyone. That's my only thing.
So I'd like to say something to that. As you say, times have changed today. Y'all are very different about so many things in the way you see relationships, etc., etc. I also in my way see things very differently. For example, for me, a relationship is about two people. It is about the merger of two individuals who are completely connected with each other and choose to be with each other because there is such an amazing bond, an amazing chemistry, an amazing sense of togetherness, and what they bring into each other's life is so very special that the dynamics of everything else pale in comparison. So if it is, and if I wasn't in a position to take care of myself, then I can understand there being a serious issue with having to then provide for somebody else. But if I'm in a privileged and fortunate position to be able to take care of myself, and if it is just a question of that person's food and shelter, which I'm providing, I really don't see the big deal in bringing ego into the picture, or having to not have that person in my life for those reasons. For that very reason, because I think the tradition has been that men get involved with women and take care of their women. Right? That's been a traditional structure. So therefore, in effect, what we are saying is that the woman is always a burden to a man, because then he has to provide for her and provide for her needs and provide for her shopping and provide for the expenses, and that's considered okay. But if a woman takes care of a man, suddenly that's not considered okay. I think it's about who is able to financially provide, and then you provide, and therefore the other person becomes a nurturer. It's always a role of a provider and a nurturer. And
why can't it be a role of two equals? I never said the man has to take care of you. And I also said that you shouldn't have to take care of the man. It's two equals in a relationship. No,
that's also an option.
One second. If you're taking care of someone, there's always a sense of, oh, but I have this.
Every housewife has to go through that.
They do, because it's all, I have the money, so I control you as of now. But haven't you seen it in so many people, Mama? I will not name people, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's a sense of, one second. Can I talk? Can you stop trying to interrupt me every 1 second? Thank you. Okay? No, my thing is that with the money comes a sense of superiority, and people that I'm talking, 90% of the time, it comes with a sense of superiority attached to it. It might not be explicitly stated, but it's implied. It's like, but they're living off my money, they're living off my home, so why should I be taking all of their nonsense? Why should I be doing this? Then it becomes a whole separate issue altogether. So my thing isn't that they should be taking care of you or that you should be taking care of them. My thing is that there should be two equals in a relationship and then you move.